What up, it's your boy, DJ Tony Tone, Blessed Kept Secret, Hot 97 Street Glory, and today is a good one, special, right? Especially all my DJ fans out there, this one's for us. Right? Everybody else y'all can enjoy, but this one's for us. None other than the legend himself, DJ Scratch.
How are you?
My man.
How are you?
The legend.
How you doing, man?
I'm blessed, sir. I am blessed. It is an honor to have you sit in this chair and to talk with me. And I was telling my boys earlier, I was like, there's so many ways that we can go with this interview,
Right.
but for my audience, right, for those who may not know who DJ Scratch, I don't know why they wouldn't, but for those who may not know who DJ Scratch is, let them know who DJ Scratch is.
You can let them know. This is your show.
No, man, no. I want them to...
You're the host, so you're supposed to do the introductions. You let your listeners know. You give them that information, and then we talk.
Because I don't want to miss nothing.
Just give them the basics. Just
Okay,
give them the basics.
Okay, EPMD's DJ.
Right.
Right. Came up under Jam Master Jay, right? Touring with Run DMC.
Yes.
Award shows, tours. That's what I'm saying, bro. There's so
Ain't enough
much
time for all of that. But from EPMD, originally from one of Jam Master Jay's disciples, was opening it for Run DMC before he brought me to EPMD. But that's the basic knowledge of DJ Scratch. Now, I don't like talking in the second and third person. The audio's good? We good?
Yeah.
But yeah, what's going on, Tom?
Yeah, nah, man. Listen, it is it's an honor to call you friend. Again, you are a legend in the game, and I just wanted to like I said, introduce my audience to who you are, especially because there's a lot. Listen, if it wasn't for you and Red and Jay and there's no me. You know what I'm saying? Like before,
I never thought I'd get to that point where, like maybe like about 10 years ago, somebody came up to me and was like, "Yo, I became a DJ because of you," and this dude looked older than me. And that's when it hit me. I'm like, "Yo, that's like because when you're doing this, like everything that we're doing in hip hop, period, is being done for the first time. Everything that's happening right now for the past 40 years is being done for the first time. So it's like, until the next cycle of this, the next 40 years, then you can really look back and, and see what started something and who were inspired by what happened 40 years ago. So I didn't think I reached that cycle point. I didn't think I would reach that cycle point until maybe another 10 years later, like when I'm 60. Until like 10 years ago, that's when it started hitting me because cats was coming up to me, grown men, like, "Yo, I started DJing because of you. I saw you on Video Music Box." And I told my mother I want turntables. I'm like, damn. I said the same thing when the first time I met Grandmaster Flash. So I'm like, okay, then it hit me. I'm like, okay, I didn't realize that I made an impact that fast. You know what I mean? I thought it would take longer for something like that to happen. And we're not even doing this for that to happen. We're just doing it because we love to do it.
Right.
And not realizing the impact that we're having on people.
Right. Again, you listen to the EPMD records and all that scratch in the background. I mean, that's you. And it's like, DJs who, not me personally, I'm not nice with it like that. I won't even try to play myself. I can scratch out of a paper bag, but that's about it. You know what I mean? But the precision and the practice and all that stuff that you bring to the table, again, that inspires a lot of DJs who want to do this thing. You know what I'm saying?
I didn't realize that. I didn't realize that until like 10 years ago. And when I did the scratches, like let's say, so what you're saying for example, the way people were reacting to that, especially the DJ world, like I didn't know that I was doing something that special because I was just doing what I do. You know what I'm saying? Like I didn't know that it was that impactful. Like, yo, I'm just doing scratches. You know what I mean? Like until years later, then you understand. Like I didn't understand that. Just like with anything, like you can't call anything classic when it first comes out.
Right.
It takes time.
Right.
And you can't call it classic.
Right.
The
Somebody
people
else, yeah, right, the people
have to ordain you with that,
Right.
with that title.
Right. Now, I do want to touch on ScatchVision because that's your thing. That's your baby. Before we go any further, touch on ScatchVision.
Well, ScatchVision is a social network / TV station, and now a radio station as well, all in one. And I launched ScatchVision because, me being from Brooklyn, New York, DJing since the 80s professionally, sold millions of records, toured the world many times, and never got the chance to DJ on the radio in my own damn city. You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy. That's crazy.
And it's like, am I not good enough?
Right,
You know what I'm saying?
right,
Like, I got 40 platinum albums on my wall.
Right.
I DJ clubs all over the world. Why can't I DJ in my own city?
Right, right.
And it's politics, you know what I mean? So I said, you know what? In 2007, I said, I'm going to just start my own podcast. This is when the podcast thing first started. So I had a podcast in 2007. You know, the podcast is a new popular thing now.
Yeah.
I had a podcast in 2007, and it would reach everybody all around the world. And people would hit me from, like, Bahrain, like soldiers, soldiers that are, out there, stationed out there. But email me, we're in Bahrain. We listening to you. Wow. Your mixes give us hope. You know what I'm saying?
Nice.
So I was like, okay, cool. I was like, all right, I don't need the radio. I got this because this is
touching the people.
This is touching the people around the world.
Right.
The radio was just tri-state.
Right, local. Right.
So, so I did that, and then I wanted to do some video streaming because at that time, so now it's like 2008, and I noticed that radio started changing. The mix shows started being programmed. The DJs can't break records the way they want. And then the TV started, all these reality shows started popping up. So it was like, first it was the Real World. I'm like, okay, Real World, okay, that's cool. And then more reality shows started popping up on TV, music television networks. And I'm like, wait a minute, something's wrong. It's more and more music television networks like, MTV, VH1, that are quietly removing the music shows and replacing them with reality shows.
Right.
And then next thing you know, by 2009, it was just like...
It's a wrap. Yeah.
Rap City, gone.
Yeah.
Teen Summit, gone. All of these music television shows, Yo MTV Raps, gone.
Yeah.
I'm like, what happened? So all of these music television networks don't play music anymore. So with that, and then the way radio changed, and then I'm like, I got a lot of power on the internet right now. Let me try to make something like that on the internet. Let me make a TV network. And at the time, in 2008, everybody was still on dial-up internet. AOL with the... you got to wait like 15 minutes to, to sign on.
Yeah.
So I was like, and I had a website then. I had a website in 1999. So my website, I had a message board and a chat room. So that's how I would talk to the fans. So the fans would be members of the message board. So I was like, I'm gonna try something and let me know if y'all can see it. So I'm gonna DJ, click this link and let me know if you can see it. So a couple of people could see it, but not everybody because only a couple of people had high-speed internet.
Right.
Back then. So and I don't know if y'all remember this, but TV commercials started popping up every day on TV, letting you know that your antenna on your house
was going to be removed.
Yeah. It wouldn't work anymore. So, in New York, if you didn't have cable, you could still watch channel 2, 4, 5, 7, 9, 11, and 13 with no issue.
Right. Yeah, wow.
So the government was saying by June 19th, your antenna won't work anymore. So the government forced everybody to have some type of
Cable provider.
Cable provider, high-speed internet. So when that happened, I was like, yo, I'm going to try this again now. Because now...
Because you have to have,
Now, everybody have high-speed internet. So I took the Ustream, which is that was a new thing, Ustream.com. So I took the screen and the chat room from that and embedded it on my website. And turned the camera on and went live.
Nice.
And everybody saw it.
Nice.
Everybody saw it. And so I was like, okay, this works. So then I went on tour in Europe. So while I was on tour, I was building ScatchVision.
Right.
I already had I had the fans already. But
the awareness of people.
I wanted to build a website.
Okay.
To host it. Like I wanted to have like a social network. Like how Facebook is. Like, like people are on there, you know what I mean?
Right.
But I wanted a social network, but with this TV screen and chat room in the middle of it. So I built that. By 2009, I had it done, and when I launched, I did like a press conference online. Like this is when Obama, when Obama was in office. So I did it presidential. Like I asked people, I'm like, yo, which tie should I use? The blue tie or the red tie? And I was like, I don't know if y'all know that, but the blue tie means peace, the red tie means war with presidents. So he was like, yo, wear the red tie.
Education.
So I wore the red tie. So yo, I'm going on at 5 o'clock, 5 p.m. When I went on, and I just got on Twitter. Twitter was just starting to pop. Everybody was still on MySpace. So I sent the word out, sent the link out to everybody, and like it literally broke the internet that day. And I made a long, like an hour speech, and I broke down why I was like, especially the people in New York. I'm like, don't be mad at the DJs on the radio in New York because it's not their fault that they're playing the music that you don't like anymore.
Right.
It's the system that they have to play it. It's a job now. It's not fun anymore. I said, but they can do their job, and all of the DJs from every radio station in New York was watching. They was chiming in. Like some of them were peeking in, but I can see them all. You know what I mean? So I was like, yo, this is the new thing. You know what I'm saying? This is the new thing. So all of y'all DJs, competitive stations and all of that, it doesn't matter. None of that matters here. You know what I'm saying? Like, you at this station, none of that matters when y'all come here. Y'all can come here together. And y'all can play whatever y'all want. So I pulled out a stack of vinyl and just started playing. I'm like, the radio can't play this on MOP. Radio can't play this. So I'm just playing records that everybody loves, but you don't hear on radio no more.
Right.
And it went completely viral. And after the first year after I launched, I wound up getting on WBLS.
Yeah.
So they came to radio came to me.
So that's ScatchVision. That's the start, and now you're. Listen, we were talking earlier, and your boy, I gotta do some of my work, but gonna catch me on ScatchVision. You know what I mean? So, but before I let you go, two things. One, I remember one time I was playing on the radio. I was playing on Hot. I think you said you were on your way to the airport, and you said you were listening to the show.
Yeah.
What do you think of Street Glory?
I love that show. Like you need to do Street Glory. It needs to be not just on Sundays. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't have to and I say this all the time. You know what I mean? Like I'm Muslim, but you don't have to pray on Sundays. You can pray every day. You don't have to pray on Sundays. You don't have to be in a certain place to pray. You know what I mean? And the good word of God is every day.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, so you can't, if you want to be ratchet on Monday or Friday or whatever, you know what I mean? There's always a good time for the good words. You know what I mean? So
personally, I appreciate the fact that you gave, your blessing on Street Glory, because that means a lot for me as a DJ, doing a different genre than most of the other DJs are doing.
Yeah.
But the fact that that you approve of it means a lot to me. So now, before you leave, where can everybody find DJ Scratch?
I'm everywhere, man.
I know that.
But you can now you can find me at DJ Scratch. It's spelled regular. Everywhere, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and MySpace. My MySpace is still popular.
Wow, I didn't even know MySpace was still up. Be honest with you. Wow,
MySpace is the best. Like the reason why MySpace had took a crash because as soon as people learned how to copy and paste, it was over. Because MySpace was the best social network for music because it had an actual music player on your page.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? So if somebody was like, yo, can you listen to my stuff? And you just go to their page and just listen to it because the music player is right there.
Right.
But once people learn how to copy and paste, you open your page and somebody else player is on your page. You know what I'm saying? So that's what ruined it. Like they didn't know how to shut down, how to, the embedding on other people's pages. They didn't figure out how to shut that down. But MySpace is still the best the best social media for music. Because people, everybody jumped on Twitter right after MySpace and it was like you'll be tweeting, like let's say I'm tweeting Diddy. We're back and forth and somebody would jump into that conversation with a link. Yo, listen to my new joint. Listen to my new my new hit record. If it's a hit record, we would know it already. Right. But I'm not gonna click that link. And I would really hit these cats back. Like, yo, I'm not gonna click that link because I don't know who you are. It can be spam.
Virus.
It could be a virus.
Yeah.
So he's like, no, it's my music. I said, let me ask you a question. So I tweeted him again. I'm like, yo, when you get a certified letter in the mail at your crib, do you open it? He was like, hell no. I said, exactly. So every time somebody sends a link and I don't know them, it's a certified letter. I'm not opening it.
Education for all those that's out there
Go
trying
back
to send
to
music.
MySpace. MySpace is still popping. So you can reach me everywhere at MySpace. I mean at DJ Scratch. Every social media platform.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's been an honor for me. Hopefully it's been an honor for you. The legend himself, DJ Scratch. Check me out once again, Sunday mornings, Hot 97 Street Glory, 7 a.m. to 8 a.m. And you know what we're doing. Inspiration and hope on your Sunday. Maybe we get more time now. All right, until then.